This is Motoring Today, the Philippines' premier and longest-running weekly motoring news and features TV and online magazine. I'm Wee Gamboa.
And I'm Tin Gamboa. Here are this week's features to watch out for.
On Motoring Forum, we shall discuss Cebu Subway. Our road safety reminder of the Young Street Smarts portion centers on what to do when one encounters a broken white center line. This week's Buying Super shall be following loading and unloading rules. Showcase this week shall have a pickup from Mitsubishi, the Triton Athlete 4-wheel drive. While for race weekend, we shall have the highlights of the 2024 Ineos Super Sprint Round 3.
All these plus the latest news in transportation and traffic management, as well as developments in the automotive industry, are in this week's episode of Motoring Today. Join us.
The all-new Mitsubishi X-Force. Be the force.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.
I've been coming up hot for a minute. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. Yeah, I flow so yo. Everybody know I'm on. You know when the click through to the and it's about to be a slow beat ride. I've been coming up hot for a minute.
Welcome back to Motoring Today. Here now are the latest news and developments in the country's transportation and traffic management. QC motorists or those who frequent the Kamuning area of EDSA should be happy to hear this bit of news from the DPWH.
The southbound portion of the Kamuning flyover in Quezon City should open to traffic by August, the Department of Public Works and Highway assures motorists. A Philippine news agency report quoting DPWH NCR Director Loretta Malaluan said repair work on the southbound portion of the Kamuning flyover is going on ahead of schedule. Instead of being reopened fully to traffic by October, the southbound portion would be opened by August. The DPWH said that after completion of the Kamuning flyover rehabilitation, the agency will concentrate on the repair of the southbound lanes of the Magallanes flyover in Makati. Meanwhile, the DPWH also fast-tracked repair and reblocking work on portions of EDSA in Quezon City, which was expected to be from July 12 to 15. However, the DPWH expected the work to be completed ahead of schedule.
The DPWH should be commended for finishing some of the repair and rehabilitation of roads, bridges, and flyovers ahead. Meanwhile, this may be too good to be true. The LTO offers to send plastic license cards by courier to those with only temporary paper licenses.
Those who still haven't claimed their regular plastic card licenses can now order them printed and sent by a courier. According to a PNA News report, The Land Transportation Office is advising motorists who have not claimed their plastic printed driver's license to use the Akson on the spot 0929-292-0865 to get them printed and sent. LTO Chief Assistant Secretary Vigor Mendoza II said drivers can scan or take a photo of their paper-printed driver's license and send to the LTO hotline and Viber. Upon receipt of the request, the LTO Central Office will print the license and send it to the recipients via the agency's accredited courier service. According to the LTO, only 5% of those affected by the backlog have yet to claim their plastic license cards.
The news report did not say whether the LTO will charge a fee for sending the plastic cards via courier. We imagine there will be fees and other charges for this new service. Continuing, we've heard transportation officials before hinting about projects being completed and new services opening by a certain date. Here is another one.
Department of Transportation Secretary Jaime Bautista has gone on record to say the first phase of the LRT-1 Cavite extension is on track to be operational before Christmas. The first phase extends the LRT-1 from its present endpoint in Baclaran to the Dr. Santos Station in Parañaque City. Bautista said this will help decongest traffic as well as make it easier for people to access the Parañaque Integrated Terminal Exchange and the Ninoy Aquino International Airport.
Kasi right now it's also difficult to go to PITX. For you to be able to go there, you ride a bus or a taxi or UB Express, no? But with this line stopping in PITX, no? It will really improve accessibility, no? And comfort to the traveling public.
There are plans to establish an intermodal transport facility at the Dr. Santos Station for jeepneys, UB Express, and buses.
It's still the middle of the year, but it should make for a nice Christmas gift to commuters and motorists if Secretary Bautista's promises prove prophetic. SMC seems to have found a gold mine in tollways and continues to search for more veins to mine. The latest is an extension of the Tarlac-Pangasinan-La Union Expressway.
The Department of Public Works and Highways and San Miguel Holdings Corporation have signed the 23.36 billion peso public-private partnership contract to extend the Tarlac-Pangasinan-La Union Expressway, or TPLEX, all the way to San Juan La Union. The TPLEX extension has the support of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., who sees the benefits of the tollway extending to the surfing capital of the north.
This almost 60-kilometer four-lane toll road, which will cost over 23 billion pesos, will extend the present terminus of the TPLEX from Rosario to San Juan in La Union. What does that mean? Remembering how the TPLEX became a driver of economic growth in central and northern Luzon when it was completed, we expect this extension to generate an even greater flurry of activity in Luzon. Once finished, this extension will reduce the travel time between Rosario and San Juan from the current 90-minute travel time to about 40 minutes, resulting in smoother and safer journeys for those who wish to go to La Union and the Ilocos and Cordillera regions.
With a contract signed, the San Miguel and DPWH can now proceed with a detailed engineering design and right-of-way acquisition for the 59.4-kilometer extension of the TPLEX. DPWH Secretary Manuel M. Bonoan expects construction to begin next year, starting with 18.5-kilometer Segment 1 from the last exit of TPLEX at Rosario to Tubao. Segment 2 will cover the 23.1-kilometer section from Tubao to Nagilian, while Segment 2 extends 17.8 kilometers from Nagilian to San Juan La Union. The TPLEX extension will have 5 interchanges at Rosario, Tubao, Nagilian, Bawang, and San Juan.
Tollways have made motoring to the provinces a lot more convenient and faster, bypassing congested towns and communities, albeit at some expense. And it can't be denied that they help foster trade between towns, provinces, and regions. So more power to SMC. Those are the latest news and developments in transportation and traffic management. Coming up next is Motoring Forum, brought to you by Suzuki Philippines. Will Cebu be the next urban sprawl to benefit from a subway network? Motoring Forum discusses the possibility.
The Metro Manila Subway project is well underway with 6 tunnel boring machines or TBMs busy underground, while above-ground work has started on several stations as well as the depot for the trains. Already, transport authorities are expressing optimism for partial operations of the country's first subway to begin at 2029. Now authorities are turning their sights on another major subway project. This time, it's in Cebu. According to news reports, Department of Transportation Assistant Secretary Leonel De Velez has presented a proposal for 65.5-kilometer subway project to local government officials in Cebu. This is called the Metro Cebu Urban Mass Rapid Transit, which envisions to develop 2 subway lines connecting cities and municipalities in the province of Cebu. Phase 1 is called the Central Line that will cover Danao City, Liloan, Consolacion, Mandaue City, Cebu City, Talisay City, City of Naga, San Fernando, and Carcar City. Phase 2 is a coastal line covering Talisay City, Cebu City, Mandaue City, and Lapu-Lapu City. A subway network for Cebu was proposed in the Metro Cebu Urban Transport Master Plan, which was a collaboration between the Japan International Cooperation Agency and the Metro Cebu Development and Coordinating Board. It is argued that an underground railway system would be good for Metro Cebu and the province, not only because it would meet the growing demand for an efficient mass transport system. Its establishment also minimizes environment and social impacts and the necessity for extensive land acquisition. In other words, the effects of traffic by above-ground infrastructure development in crowded urban communities and the costs of and delays brought about by right-of-way acquisition. Another concern would be funding for a subway that, when compared to the Cebu Bus Rapid Transit now already being developed, is relatively more expensive. A subway is also more expensive than an above-ground metro rail transport system, including a monorail system being proposed for Cebu. During his presentation with local officials in Cebu, Velez said a detailed feasibility study still needs to be done to determine the route and locations of the main depot and station as well as substations. Velez added that the DOTR has potential funding partners for the feasibility study for a subway project in Cebu. But the DOTR needs endorsements from the provincial and local governments of cities in Cebu for the feasibility study. The study should include surveys to determine if people want a subway and how much they are willing to pay as fares. Already, the local government of Cebu has a standing policy that any rail transit system in the city must be mainly underground to ensure minimal effect on transport and trade above ground. Cebu Province Governor Gwendolyn Garcia appears to support the proposed subway project but wants to be assured construction can be completed quickly, preferably in 5 years.
Authorities need to see if the advantages of building a subway outweigh the cost and time needed to see it from design to implementation and operation. Still, the idea of a subway in Cebu intrigues. That's our Morning Forum this week, courtesy of Suzuki Philippines.
Luxury meets practicality, and innovation is the standard. We present to you the epitome of automotive excellence. Elevate every journey with the new Isuzu Mu-X. It's more than just an SUV. It's your passport to luxury, innovation, and unforgettable experiences. The new Isuzu Mu-X. Take the lead.
Every day the same? Time to break through. Experience a new connection with elevated hybrid technology and safety capabilities for a next-level experience. Sporty yet elegant, it's the most advanced CR-V. Breakthrough every day. The all-new Honda CR-V.
Today's cars are getting smarter and safer. Still, the young need to be reminded now and then about how to be smart and safe on the road. Here's our Young Street Smart segment with a road safety reminder from Toyota Motor Philippines. Katulad ng pinapakita sa animation, broken white center lines separate the movement of traffic on multi-lane roads. Ang ibig sabihin nito ay bawal kang dumaan sa gitna o sa mismong linya. But if you're crossing it to overtake or to change lanes, then just keep in mind na ang mga sasakyan na nasa kabilang lane ay may right of way. So, wait for your turn. Motoring these days can be stressful. Here's another paing choper that will help avoid or alleviate stress out on the road.
Payong tsuper lang, kaibigan. Ako po si Jake, isang kapwa nyo tsuper. Loading and unloading ng mga pasahero sa tamang lugar lamang gawin.
May tamang lugar para magbaba at magsakay ng pasahero. Kaya doon ihinto ang iyong sasakyan. Iwasan makaabala sa ibang motorista, kaya itabi mo ang sasakyan mo. Huwag sa gitna ng daan pumarada. Huwag ka nang dumagdag sa problema natin sa kalsada. Matuto kang sumunod sa batas trapiko.
Kung ayaw mong maabala, huwag ka ring mangabala. Makisama ka, kaya't huwag basta humarang sa kalsada. Ito po si Jake Gonzales, payong tsuper lang, kaibigan, mula sa isang kapwa nyo tsuper.
I've been coming up hot for a minute. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. Yeah, I go so yo. Everybody know I'm on it. You know when they click through to the and it's about to be a show big fun. I've been coming up hot for a minute.
The all-new Mitsubishi X-Force. Be the force.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.
Welcome back to Motoring Today. World of Motorsports is next.
In motorsports news, Juan Zizon scored a double, topping both the overall and open class during the third round of the 2024 Philippine Autocross Championship Series held in Robinson's Place in Santa Rosa, Laguna. Coming in second overall was novice Paolo Batangatang, with another novice, Renzo Andaya, in third. Paolo Batangatang was also second quickest in the open class, dropping Edwin Sarmenta down to third. Paolo Batangatang did much better in the DBS class, topping the category, commemorating the late PAX founder Danny Santiago, as well as the novice class. Nate and Edwin Sarmento finished second and third, respectively, in the DBS. Renzo Andaya recorded a second-place finish among novices, with Renz de Guzman in third. In other motorsports news, Paui Base of PMMS Rensport Racing Team got back to winning, earning Fastest Driver of the Day honors in Leg 6 of the Race Motorsports Club National Slalom Series held at Parang Playground, Marikina. And topping the timesheets in both the overall and front wheel categories, Base clocked 47.58 seconds, edging his closest rival Richard Gallardo, who recorded a 48.04 time, which was also second quickest in the front wheel category. Rod Shang of Sato Racing Team came in third in both categories with a time of 49.40. Joseph Ortega of Ponga Racing Team recorded the real wheel production best time of the day. Kiro Rafanan of Fast Lane Carrera Pilipinas from Baguio City continued his dominance of the novice category, scoring his sixth win in 6 legs with a time of 50 seconds flat. Second quickest among the novices was John Leslie Tan with a time of 56.36. Third was Christine Torres with 58.36.
More in the world of motorsports here on Motoring Today, as we now give you Race Weekend. Race Weekend takes us back to the Park Links in Quezon City for highlights of the third round of this year's Ineos Super Sprint season.
My second time here at Super Sprint. Although we have some couple of issues to face right now, overall it's fun experience for me. Yung experience, ano naman siya, challenging since mga kotse na to medyo tight for this track kaya challenging sa amin. Yan yung kagandahan sa event na to, hanapan namin ng paraan para ma-adjust kami sa track.
For my goals, gusto ko lang mababaan, syempre, yung best time ko. Yun yung goal ko palagi. Ayokong makipag-compete. I'm not here to compete. I'm here to know what I have to learn more about driving. Kasi I am for gender equality talaga. And nakakatuwa lang na dumadami na rin yung lady drivers. And parang, may angas din pala kapag, kaya rin pala ng mga babae.
Sa feeling na nakaka-keep up ka with other ladies class na mas professional pa sa'yo. Yung goal ko sa Super Sprint ngayong season is maging mas faster na driver. Kasi nakita ko yung improvement ko from round 1 up to this round 3. Tapos sabi ko, okay na, babawasan naman yung oras ko, mas bumibilis ako. Tapos mas nagkakaroon ako ng parang skill para iwasan yung mga cones kung paano yung angle para hindi ko matamaan and mas mapabilis yung run.
Thank you, Super Sprint. Thank you, Kuya Robert, Tita Jill, and everyone else. Thank you sa AAM, Adrenaline Alliance Motorsports, for accepting me as a newbie driver. Yun lang, more power, good luck, and see you next round.
Don't miss out on the fourth round of the 2024 Ineos Super Sprint season to be held at Park Links, Ayala on August 11. And that's this week's World of Motorsports. We'll be back after this short break. Our Car of the Week is next on Showcase, courtesy of Prudential Guarantee. Mitsubishi Philippines rolled out 7 variants of the all-new Mitsubishi Triton, the pickup that replaces the Strada in the local market. This showcase checks out the top variant, the Mitsubishi Triton 4-wheel drive Athlete.
The arrival of the all-new Mitsubishi Triton excited many pickup enthusiasts. The Triton looked even more impressive in the metal than in the photos and videos Mitsubishi used to generate interest among would-be pickup buyers ahead of its arrival on local shores. This was especially true for its top-of-line variant, the Triton 4-wheel drive Athlete. While sharing the same look of the other Triton variants that were highlighted by the massive grille flanked by thick C-shaped frames for the headlights and fog light, the Triton Athlete took up a little more space at 5,360 millimeters long, 1,930 millimeters wide, and 1,815 millimeters tall while clearing the ground by 222 millimeters. The Athlete variant also shares the same basic look of all Tritons, all square and rectangles that exude solid strength and durability while hewing close to the dynamic shield design characterizing all Mitsubishis. The Triton Athlete looks formidable, with a massive grille flanked by thick C-shaped frames that house the headlights and fog lights while propping up the DRLs. But the Athlete is distinguished by its color-keyed front bumper with metallic black garnish with gray accents and metallic black rear bumper, as well as by metallic black styling bar and roof rails, as well as 18 by 7.5J black alloy wheels wrapped by 265/60 R18 tires. The Triton Athlete features multi-projector LED headlights with manual leveling and auto on-off function, front and rear LED fog lights, LED daytime running lights, LED signal lights on heated door mirrors that power fold and adjust, LED rear combination light and high mounts top flap integrated into tailgate, rain sensing wipers, sport bar, roof mounted short pole antenna, and 4 cargo bed inner hooks. Mitsubishi furnished the Triton Athlete with special features, many of which set it apart from the other variants. It comes with keyless operation system for locking and unlocking the doors as well as starting the engine. Most visible of the features that distinguish it from the siblings is the orange synthetic leather with black quilted suede knit inserts for the seats. The Athlete also pampers the driver with 10-way power adjustable seat with convenience hook and seat back pocket. The leather-wrapped steering wheel tilts and telescopes and comes with controls for audio system as well as cruise control. Also covered with leather is the parking brake lever with curved release button. The front passenger seat slides, reclines, and adjusts for height but manually. Other notable features of the Triton Athlete cabin are 7-inch color LCD displaying the instrument cluster and the 9-inch touchscreen display of the multimedia system that features AM/FM radio, Bluetooth, USB connectivity, and wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, as well as GPS navigation and a 6-speaker system. Making the Triton Athlete even more attractive, especially to those who value smart connectivity, are 4 charging USB ports, types A and C, 2 in front and 2 in the rear. Other features include a dual-zone automatic air conditioning system, pull-out dual cup holders on the dashboard in addition to the 2 on the floor console. The Triton Athlete is also distinguished by what's underneath the hood, a 2.4-liter diesel engine with direct injection and 2-stage turbocharger that generates 204 PS at 3,500 revolutions per liter and 470 Nm of torque that kicks in from 1,500 to 2,750 RPM. The Triton Athlete powertrain also features a 6-speed automatic transmission, Super Select 4-wheel drive 2 4-wheel drive system, and 7 drive modes as well as a rear differential lock. The Triton suspension system uses independent wishbones with coil springs and leaf springs in the rear. The brake system uses ventilated discs in front and leading and trailing drums in the rear and comes with anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, and brake assist. All these give the Triton Athlete the ability to ride comfortably on paved roads and rough off-road trails in dry, wet, muddy, and sandy conditions. Also making the Triton Athlete even more safe and convenient to drive is a host of advanced driver assist and safety features that include active stability and traction control, hill start assist, hill descent control, active yaw control, trailer stability assist, forward collision mitigation system with pedestrian detection, blind spot warning system with lane change assist, rear cross traffic alert, auto high beam and lane departure warning, and emergency assist for pedal misapplication. Parking and maneuvering in tight spaces is made easier with 360-degree camera and front and rear parking sensors. Standard safety features in the Triton Athlete include driver and passenger side airbag, driver's knee airbag, 5 3-point ELR seatbelts, ISOFIX and tether anchors, emergency stop signal.
The Triton Athlete is a great aspirational variant for Mitsubishi's pickup lineup while also providing good value for money for those looking for go-anywhere vehicles. That's our featured vehicle in this week's showcase, courtesy of Prudential Guarantee.
If you're having problems sa cars, if there's any problems, especially with the paint, if you wanted to have the paint corrected, just let us know, just give us a call, drop by our shop so we could assess para we could show you and give you yung gagawin natin sa cars nyo, especially for the paint job. So we could detail the car and probably put ceramic coating on it. Our shop also offers ceramic coating, interior, exterior, engine, and glass detailing. We also offer premium car wash. We also do paint job, certain panels na kailangan natin i-repaint. So we also do that. We also do a wash over paint also for cars. So,
Welcome back to Motoring Today. The auto industry takes center stage.
The newly launched hybrid variants of the Tucson and the Santa Fe attracted a lot of people at the most recent stop of the Hyundai Mobility Experience held at the Alabang Town Center in Muntinlupa. Hyundai Motor Philippines is excited by the response of people to the Santa Fe and the Tucson.
Right now, there's a long line for the new Hyundai Santa Fe, and we believe that it will further excite the market for this category. For the Tucson, it has always been an iconic nameplate, and with its new facelifted version, we're confident that it will rejuvenate the excitement of the market towards the Tucson.
Hyundai brought in the hybrid variants of the Santa Fe and the Tucson long after rolling out the full electric Ioniq 6 and Ioniq 5.
Hyundai always listens to the demand and wants of the market, given that there are a lot of people looking for it and asking for it. Of course, we are here to deliver. Hyundai is always advanced when it comes to its technology to preserve the environment. So currently, we already have the EVs through our Ioniq line, and it's just fitting that we also introduce our HEV technology. Hyundai's technology goes far as actually hydrogen. So we're slowly introducing all the eco-friendly products into the market.
What's new with the Honda City hatchback? Members of media got to find out firsthand on a one-day out-of-town road trip.
Last June 14th, we officially launched the new City hatchback to the Philippine market. And today, we are here at the Honda Cruise Manila Bay with our media friends for starting our media test drive of the new City hatchback and the other models with the Honda Sensing. The objective of this event is to test the capability of the new City hatchback and also the features of the Honda Sensing. We are conducting the test drive from here, Manila Bay, to Angeles Clark, and coming back to the Metro Manila in one day.
Other Honda models were also available for the Ride and Drive event.
During the test drive, we are showcasing the latest upgrade of the new City hatchback, especially the bus style and the spacious interior, and also as well as the newly equipped Honda Sensing, which is the advanced suite of the safety features. And also we are highlighting the other models with the Honda Sensing.
Honda also took advantage of the one-day road trip to visit Honda dealerships along the way.
We also happy to showcase the top-notch quality of the facility and the services provided at those dealerships. I'm so happy to invite the customers to come and visit and experience our new City hatchback and of course the other models at our 38 dealerships in the nationwide.
Car enthusiasts got to travel back in time to the 90s at the sprawling parking area of Ayala Mall, Manila Bay. The 2024 year opener meet of the Legends of 90s Car Club meet together the dream rides of the 90s. Whether modified or stock, fully loaded with accessories from the 90s, the cars were all in mint car show condition. The Legends of the 90s Car Meet is a brainchild of friends who learned to love cars during the 90s.
Way back 2015, this started out as a meet among friends who are very passionate about 90s cars. And I guess parang we were toying around with a wish list of ano ba yung gusto namin makita in a meet, like what cars haven't we seen yet. that started out that way, and then yun, it snowballed into yan, what you see now.
We organized this curating system where we really handpick, as in one by one namin pag nag-submit kayo sa form namin once we open. We really go through everything and make sure that all the cars are cream of the crop, na talagang all properly built with a certain theme or a certain style that we're really after, whether it's something na medyo modern or something that harks back to the 90s era na setup. We pretty much have everything here, no? So Legends of the 90s has turned into this really giant melting pot of everything that is good about the 90s.
Mostly, ang ginano lang naman is prepare nila maayos yung kotse, presentable, like mag-effort din sila para pag nag-apply sila ng opening ng Legends, ma-curate namin mabuti kung sino yung gustong makakapasok dito. And syempre, sa ugali, titignan din namin kung okay siya.
The good news nowadays, medyo alam na ng mga tao ano yung mga proper etiquette, conduct para sa mga meets. So now medyo madali ng kontrolin in a way. Hindi kagaya before na talagang malala. And prior naman to the event, alam may reputation na tayo, na stricto tayo. So medyo madali i-enforce.
And that's the week that was in motoring. Thank you for joining us. Also, don't forget to check us out on social media.
Until next week here on Motoring Today, now on its 38th year of continuing service to the general motoring public with a lifelong commitment to promote road safety. In honor of our dad, Butch Gamboa, I'm Wee Gamboa.
And I'm Tin Gamboa.
Happy motoring!